Welcome back to Sheffield Live. You're here with us, and this is Communities Live. You just heard Amy Sharabang with Stars in My Room, and we're here with Standard Fare, well, at least the drummer, Andy Beswick from Standard Fare, with
Robin Hill
and
Lauren Dyke.
Oh, how cute was that?
Good afternoon, everyone. Yeah, we've got Andy from Standard Fare. Good afternoon.
Hiya.
We're going to give him a little interview. They're playing at the Harley tonight for the Sheffield Live show, and we're lucky enough to have him here to answer a few questions. What time are you on tonight?
We're on at half 9. Well, if it all goes to schedule, yeah, it should be 9:30.
About 9:30. Brilliant.
How long's that going to be for? Are you doing just a couple of songs, or are you on for...
I think it should be about half an hour set.
Half an hour set?
Half an hour,
That's pretty good.
yeah.
That's quite a lot of time, really.
You're looking forward to it?
Yeah, really looking forward to it. The Harley is it's a really nice. It's really.
It's nice, isn't it? I go there quite a lot. I really like the Harley.
Nice venue.
It's quite close, isn't it, with the DJs and stuff. So
And
it's quite a nice environment and stuff.
Yeah, it's good.
So what part do you play in the band?
I'm the drummer.
You're the drummer.
Yeah.
Okay. How long have you been doing that for?
Well, I've probably been playing about 8 or 9 years.
8 or 9 years.
But,
It's quite a long time.
Yeah, you must be pretty good then.
Majority of your life.
all right. Yeah.
How long has the band been going for?
About 3.5, 4 years.
Oh, brilliant.
Something around those few
quite
years.
Sure. So yeah.
Brilliant.
And who would you say your music kind of is like? Who are your influences?
Well, I suppose it's a bit different, like for a drummer, but for the guitarist and bass, Emma quite likes like Fleetwood Mac and things like that, and Bella and Sebastian. Whereas Dan's quite into like he's more kind of punk. He's more punk influenced.
Yeah, so you've all got a few different kind of tastes.
Yeah.
So who would you compare your actual, like, all together, your sound? Who do you think you sound like?
I think we probably sound most like Bella and Sebastian.
Yeah. We'll be hearing one of your tracks in a minute anyway, so we can all make our own minds up about that one, can't we?
Who are your personal influence then, being a drummer?
Well, I quite like Britpop, like Graham Coxon, Blur, and all that kind of 90s, quite like 80s kind of stuff. And getting quite into, I'm listening to a lot of like Kinks and things like that as well. Like, 60s kind of stuff.
Love the Kinks.
At the minute,
yeah. So, Standard Fare, how did you come up with the name for your band?
Quite interesting.
I'm not quite sure, but I think Emma just she saw it on a bus. Train.
Oh, she's a lady. She's the lady of the band, isn't she? So, does she have all the organisation?
Yeah, pretty.
Women
much.
organising.
It's a pretty good thing.
It's an interesting name. It's easy to remember, you know. Kind of gets you thinking.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so you've already said you've been together like 3.5 years.
Yeah, 3.5 years.
You're hoping to stay together for a lot longer, I'm guessing.
Hopefully, yeah.
And you met what? You met in school, or?
Well, we met. It's quite a long story. We basically Emma and Dan played a gig in 2 separate bands, and they met through this gig, and they got together because their bands kind of disintegrated. And then they needed a drummer, so they found out about me being in Buxton, and then they just asked me.
So they kind of headhunted you.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. So they kind of
So you must be good. Got headhunted and everything.
Right. So are those two from Buxton as well then?
Emma's from New Mills, and Dan's from Buxton. So.
Oh right. So you met sort of back home, and then you've all come to Sheffield.
Yeah. Well,
together, sort of thing.
Yeah. Well, Emma's in York studying a PhD, and Dan's still in Buxton, but because I'm in Sheffield at uni, it's like a centre point. So.
And you can get quite a good few gigs on in Sheffield.
Yeah,
there's a lot of venues.
There's loads of places for live gigs around here. So.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Brilliant. Right, so
got a song. We've got one of your songs. Which song is it?
Yeah, I was just gonna say. Do you want to tell us about any other gigs that you've got in the future in Sheffield? Any other local ones coming up soon?
Anything booked or anything?
Yeah, we've got one at the Grapes. We've got our launch for the single. And that's at the Harley.
That's not quite sure where it is.
Right, cool.
The Grapes is good though.
Oh yeah.
A lot of good bands play there, so that's really good.
Is it on your MySpace? The gig?
Yeah, it's on the MySpace. We've got about 7 or 8 on there.
And what's the page? How do you get to in the MySpace?
It's just MySpace /Standard Fare.
There's one word.
Case, yeah,
and that's F-A-R-E.
Yeah.
There's quite a few good tracks on there. We're listening to them.
Yeah, I saw that you're doing a festival in France, in Calais. 8th of May, was it?
Yeah,
8th of May, yeah, brilliant.
Yeah, it's quite exciting. We've not done a festival yet, so. Yeah, definitely.
Go abroad as well.
Yeah, France as well, yeah, so.
Brilliant.
That's brilliant.
Well, thanks for coming in to chat with us today.
Yeah, thank you.
I hope everything goes to plan tonight. Hopefully I'll be there. So I hope we'll raise lots of money for Sheffield Live. We've got a song for you now. What's it? Dancing. It's called Dancing, isn't it?
Yeah. Is this one of your new tracks?
Yeah, it is. Yep.
Brilliant.
And this is Standard Fare with Dancing, who you can see tonight at the Harley.